Welp, time to prove him wrong.
The last time I did a tier list video or ranking was 3 months ago, and I like how I made it. Now going to the past, I made a ranking every single AR and Forsaken characters. Minus AU sadly, but I was planning for a different thing. Shot! But the time has finally come. Today, I'm gonna be ranking every single Fnaf AU special delivery character. From the characters, to the skins, to the April Fool characters, and more. And now how am I going to go through this is by the character, their design, and their mechanics. And just what I think of them in general. And starting off, we got the Endo Bendo himself. Bear Endo. Despite being a unique character, it is the one of the easiest, so it can't go that far. But I like his design, and plus he's a classic. It's the Endo Bendo, what else can you say? C tier. Freddy Fazbear, the main man himself. Despite him being a harder Endo Bendo, slightly, is Freddy Fazbear. Single-handedly the most well-known mascot horror character of games. B tier. Bonnie the Bunny. He just wants a hug. I'm just realizing I could just skip these guys since I already talked about them, so... Now, unless they have something unique in AU, then I'll talk about them a little bit, but right now... B. Mr. Cupcake. That guy right there. C tier. B. Golden Freddy. Now, since this guy has a new redesign, I can talk about him a little bit. Personally, I like this design way more than the AR's design. Despite that one being more shiny gold, this one is more accurate, I think. And also, it just looks better on him. First S. Wait, that's A. S tier. A tier. A. I'm gonna skip the toy cupcake for a minute. S, cause cool design or cool mechanic. Toy cupcake is also a cupcake. Why does they? He looks more delicious. C tier. B. Alright, now JJ. They're like Toy Freddy, but red eyes. That's about it. And I find funny that they got no skins. Yet. A. The Freddy Fazbear. What can I say? This design and his mechanic is peak. And what I think of general of this guy, I really like Wither Freddy. And I'm pretty sure this is the first animatronic that has no static. Yeah, he has no static. The first one, no static. S tier. Wither Bonnie. Pretty much a harder Wither Freddy. And plus, this guy is the GOAT. Even though personally I like Wither Freddy better, but this guy is pretty cool too. And man, his design is peak. Wither Chica. I like the character, but the mechanic, it's just kind of annoying. And it also kind of just drags on for too long. A tier. Wither Foxy. The first animatronic that we know of that brings in the flashlight mechanic of the yellow eyes. Or eye in this case. Yar. And also his design, perfect, beautiful. I like the red here. S tier. Endo 02. Great design. I love it. And also he's a jolly old fella that just wants a hug. And also he killed Wither Freddy. Nah! And also, the easiest AU character ever. And that's how you can get the 1000 streak, is with this guy right here. A tier. Shadow Freddy. Despite him having the simple mechanic, I love his design and the character in general. Just only if we've seen him more. S tier. Shadow Buns. Well, the animation just explains it itself. If it wasn't for the animation, I would have put it at least at B. A tier. S tier. Phantom Freddy, the first Phantom. His animation is fine. It's just fine. He's supposed to be floating up, but I guess limited gravity, I guess. Ghost man. And hey, he's missing his leg. B tier. Phantom Chica, the watermelon, you say. My first ever Phantom that I encountered. And plus, look at that. It's literally a watermelon. B tier. Jacksepticeye. His model, I love it. Just look at the textures on this man. B tier. Phantom Balloon Boy. Just look at his textures. Perfect. Oh no, he's flying away. As you can see, I'm pretty mediocre with these Phantoms, but I still like they're still here. Phantom Mangle or Phantom Puppet. The only two that do not have their suits yet. Funny, ha 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 ha. But since sadly they do not have their suits yet, I gotta put them into C for right now. And yes, I'll shuffle these orders in later time. S tier. A tier. Mr. Pumpkin. C tier. S tier. Nightmare Freddy. Well, S tier, obviously. Oh god, he wants a hug! Ah! First, he has two phases. First phase, you just gotta look for his freckles, and then occasionally shock him 3 times if he gets a little too close and personal. And then second phase, you just gotta survive 1 minute while you're trying to survive from Nightmare Freddy and his childhood. Why'd I say it like that? And also, yes, he brings back the yellow eyes. It's a beautiful mechanic, I love it. And as for the Freddles, I would put them a little bit lower, like with these guys down there. But since they actually do something to actually make you, well, I guess die, B tier goes. Nightmare Foxy. Again, also S tier. First phase, you just fight him normally. And also his haywire is a little bit unique since he moves around while haywiring. Just like Nightmare BB. And also the next thing, you have gas to fill up your flashlight. I don't know how gas will charge up your battery, but it does. And then second phase, you fight him in the closet. You pretty much do Simon Says with Nightmare Foxy. Yellow eyes, flashlight. Blue eyes, oh yeah, blue eyes. I'll talk about blue eyes when we get to Lefty, but blue eyes, shock. And then red eyes, you close the closet. And also you have the gas meter right behind you, so you can fill up whatever you're doing. And also you're on a timer too, and once that runs down, victory is yours. B. S. B. Just like Freddles, they actually do something that may get you killed. A. B. Funtime Foxy. Unlike Forsaken's mechanic that is more annoying personally, a U mechanic of Funtime Foxy is way more cooler and fitting for the character from the games. Instead of a normal flashlight, you have a beacon, and you are trying to look for the fox to see where he's going when he's gonna pounce. And also in a random spot, there's a whole curtain in your house. And once that opens, you gotta shock it. Absolutely love the mechanic. A tier. Entered. Boy, entered! What a great surprise to see. He's pretty much like Golden Freddy, but entered. With all the 4 Funtime animatronics. He has 4 phases that can be random, so you can get the same thing twice. First phase, the baby phase. Which that one is the normalest phase. Just like as Funtime Foxy, it is a beacon and you're trying to look for entered baby. And also this time they can haywire red. And also I think there's mini arenas too, so beware of them. But personally, just look at the ground until you hear a rush to you. Next, the Blora phase. It's just Blora. I think the curtains can open, but I don't know if that's false memory. I've not fought this guy for a while. Funtime Freddy phase. It's just like Blora, but he doesn't drop anything. And I'm for sure the curtain can open in that one. And they may be a very rare chance of him haywiring with yellow eyes. I could be wrong, but I heard he can haywire with yellow eyes in that phase, but I don't think anyone has found that yet. And now on to Funtime Foxy's phase. It's just like Funtime Foxy's, but there's something unique in the mixture of that. I think the Funtime Foxy phase can haywire, but not just that. There's a secret surprise. Bonetta! But I'll get to them in a little bit, like after I rank them. Entered, big S tier. Bonnet. Just a cool surprise that can be easily recolored. And honestly, I wish to see more of Bonnet. I don't want them to be just a, well, only entered thing. I want them to be more, like, spread out to other animatronics that is not just entered. Maybe Yendo or Volbed, who knows. One day she may return. A tier. S tier. He's not really in the game. Kind of. But he does have a render. He may be a fightable character one day, but right now, who knows? It's healthy. C tier. Mr. Hippo.
Well, it seems that your journey has ended.
Need I say less? Now Lefty. The first character to bring in the blue eye mechanic. And that means shock him to death. But their haywire is also not just blue, they can also be white. Also, there's another mechanic to them too. The fan mechanic. Keep the fan on or keep the fan off, wherever you decide. If you keep it on or off too long, you're dead. So pretty much like a balancing act of temperature. Because apparently Lefty cannot decide what she likes. And also, unlike Forsaken's, I like this one better too, since, again, original mechanics, even though I'm pretty sure Forsaken was the first one that did the shock with Lefty. But I don't know, I have not played that game forever. S tier. This is probably me being in the generosity or something like that. Scrap Baby. There's so much to her that just wow. In the entire game, she is the hardest boss fight in the game. For right now anyways. When she first came out, I absolutely hated it how... What was I supposed to do in the first place? But now, I can easily beat it first, but I don't really want to explain everything to her. Every single detail. First phase, there's mini games to do stuff, and she will go hide, flash her, and all that stuff. That sounds wrong. And then second phase, you have the audio tape, paper, and then try to see what she's doing and all that stuff. And then boom, you beat her, and yeah, move on with your day until you fight her again. And also the first character that has a lower chance or higher chance of dropping something. So yeah, more comments of you getting a suit, CPU, or icons. And also in this case, I'm not going to be talking about their icons since I don't think it's worth mentioning them. Anyways, S tier. Mapbot. Unlike Mr. Hippos, he is an actual character that is pretty fun. But also can be very stressful. Despite him being clearly a joke character, S tier. And now that was all the characters. Let's move on to the skins. Yeah! But now first, let me readjust some things. Alrighty, there we go. I organized some things. Well, actually, hold on.
There we go.
Now I'm just gonna go through a lot of these characters and just save these guys for later. So beat,
A tier, D tier,
beat, C tier, C tier, beat, A tier, beat, beat, A tier, B tier. Usually I would put him at A tier, but his fire effects are not as awesome as AU's or AR's. C tier. Beat. 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 Alright, that should be everyone. So now let's get to AU's skin. But first, we gotta talk about those guys. Moldy Cupcake. Man, it's disgusting looking and I like it. But still D tier. Oh, I guess I should mention that all of these are not bad. It's just, yeah, my opinion and all that stuff. And also, again, it's just generally what I think of them. Especially when there's way more better characters than those. Scorchin' Cupcake. He cannot get a break for his life. And generally I find it funny. D tier.
Grandma Foxy.
Oh, this doesn't even flash for.
Grandma Foxy.
Original Big Bad Foxy was just okay, but since it got Grandma, B tier it goes. Finally, Clutchia Touch Cupcake. It's a human skull. At least it was better treatment than the other cupcakes, I say. So, right there. Now, let's get to the AU special skins.
Celebrator Freddy.
I have talked about this guy before, but he didn't have an important thing, and that was the Freddy plushie that... Oh my god, is sentient. Oh god. Does that mean I have to rank that guy as separate character? Anyways, this guy is just fine. For him being the first AU skin, it's just fine. And plus, he was overshadowed by the Phantoms when he came out, so... Yay! Poor Celebrator Freddy. C tier. Plush Freddy, that's right, I'm gonna be talking about that guy since I just found out he's sentient. It is not Plush Baby, so... Candy Crazed Toy Freddy. Don't ask me what happened to his face. He is Candy Master Toy Freddy, but better. Too bad he was replaced, but still is a good design. Generally one of the best designs of AU that can deliver. Look at him! So many candy sugary surprises! S tier, generally one of the best. Actually... Yeah! Undead Toy Bonnie. What? This skin is perfectly fine. It fits the role of the zombie thing. And plus, look at that brain. It's cool. I don't mind it. We probably needed a zombie skin anyway. B tier. Carved Balloon Boy. Wait a minute.
Shoot, I forgot Frostbite Balloon Boy exists.
Hey, anyways, back to Chuck E. Cheese. Wait, Chucky. He got a knife, he got a flashlight that's burnt. Cool concept right there. And plus, he's a straight up pumpkin that is ready to murder. Look at his angry face. He's here for business. And also, he is a pretty cool design. Just a little bit of details and look at that, he's fun. How did that slip through Roblox's throat? A tier. Anniversary with a Freddy. Pretty much a better version of Celebrator Freddy, but with a Freddy that isn't withered. Personally, out of all of them, I think this guy needs a redesign to look weird, withered at least. And also, no, I'm not counting the Piata as a Shepherd character. B tier. Headless Wither Bonnie. I just realized there's a lot of pumpkin skin base, or characters in general. Out of all of the AU skins, this guy is the most specialist of them all. Since he actually has unique voice lines. And also a different soundtrack too, so that's really cool. And now for his design, yeah, it looks cool. I guess you could say It is the headless horse Bonnie. It's not a horse at all, it says pumpkin. S tier. Scrapyard Wheeler Foxy. Personally, I like it. I don't know why other people don't really like it themselves, but I like the model. There's some random pieces like Toy Chica's hair. That's probably why no one likes it, because how random that piece is and how unfitting it is, but what. And then that Balloon Boy sign right there, and look at that saw. But he is a genuinely cool design. A tier. Abomination Springtrap. Yeah, he is something, alright. But hey, at least it's better than Scrap Trap. Wait a minute. Unless it's the origins of Scrap Trap. Yeah, probably not, but it is a cool idea though. B tier. The Shovel Jacko Chica. When I first saw the trailer of this character, I just thought it was just a normal Jacko Chica. Like, looked like nothing changed at all. Until her model came out and like, ugh! And man, this thing just looks wrong to look at sometimes. In a good way. A tier. The Shovel Pumpkin. It's just a pumpkin, but worse. Poor guy. D tier. Defino Bonnie. I like him. It is a generally cool design and the purple works for him. With the blue teeth and the ribcage, the wings, especially the wings. Wah. And you can tell that he's a demon when he has whatever those feet are called. Though I'm not sure why there's change in the bow tie is blue. Cool skin, I like it. A tier. Simple but effective. It's like the Skinwalker, but number Foxy. Actually, that is what he is. Skinwalker Foxy. Now from back here, he just reminds me of the deer from that Roblox game that I never played. Maybe one day, but who knows. A tier. Ringmaster's Baby. It's a fine skin. I like the texturing on it, despite it here being blurry, but in the render it looks perfectly good. Now, mainly one critique I have, it's her mouth. You cannot see her teeth at all. She has teeth. You can see that she has teeth, but from afar it doesn't look like she has any teeth. Like someone knocked down all of them.
I mean, I guess it is baby teeth.
Poosh! I got
B tier. Silent Performer Funtime Freddy.
yeah, something alright. I don't really got much to say. I wish it was another character instead of him, but it just looks fine. Though I'm not sure what character could have replaced him. Maybe a Bitty Bab, Phantom Chica, Plush Baby.
B tier.
Silent Performer Bon Bon. Oh yeah, I guess I should also mention something that they also don't talk, since they're mimes. I mean, I don't remember about Bon Bon, but I don't think he talks either. B tier. Now finally, the final AU skin until we get to the special ones. Discarded Lefty. I like this character. And also, kind of funny that the puppet has teeth. Though I do wish that they do have more detailed on them. But it's probably just me. Get your grubby fingers away. I find it funny that we have two puppet models, but no actual puppet model yet. But A tier goes. First, Shamrock Bonnie. All I can say about him is he's better than Shamrock Freddy looking. And look at that commonly huge hat. Maybe one day he'll be in the game. Maybe one day. Now the main 5 Splinkin animatronics. They're pretty much old designs, but I still like them. They're nostalgic, I guess, if I said that right. So I'm just gonna put behind these characters right behind the AU designs. Or AR, I guess. Except Bonnie's. I think that one's better. Candy Master Toy Freddy. As you can see here, he is the original design of Candy Craze Toy Freddy. Though yes, Candy Craze Toy Freddy is way more better than this guy. This guy is kind of nostalgic. And plus, I like the ice cream better than the candy cane he has. And plus, here's his original, scrapped reanimation, I guess. B tier.
Have these weapons, guy.
Out of all the April Fool's characters, this guy is the best April Fool's character. And I just gotta put him at S tier. He's too iconic. Although he is just a reskin Funtime Freddy, he's too good to his own will. And meanwhile, we got the Medic. He's funny, but not as iconic as the Heavy. So, B tier. Peter Griffin. He doesn't really have a model in the game, but he did have a CPU that was only April Fool thing, and I think it was around the time that Mapbot was existing, so yeah. And plus, Peter is too iconic to his own way. Fruit Punch Clown. I don't know why they here, but they have AU models. Yeah, I'm just gonna put them down here. Yeah. Logbook Chica. Yeah. It's cool to see them in this game. Well, I mean, they're not even a game. They were from a different project that was also scrapped. But maybe one day they will be in AU, maybe as a skin, even their separate character, who knows. But right now, B tier. Kande Cadet, the ruined version. It's cool that he's here, but, well, he doesn't really do much, even in the original game, other than tell stories. Well, actually, there we go. The Mimic! It's the bloody Mimic, come on. And then finally, I'm pretty sure you can see them. Hold on, let me find them. Flash Baby! Yeah! All I gotta say is I hope they become an actual character with their own CPU, not like a mechanic thing. Like Bonnet or the mini arenas. I hope they're their own character. But other than that, S tier, come on, you know me right about. And that was all the AU characters. I might come back here and just change up some things and here and then and all that stuff. And maybe update some of these characters like that one. But anyway, see you next time. Bye bye.